Okay, the Environmental Health Registration Board meeting is convening at 9:02 a.m. on October 27th, 2025. This meeting is being held in person and through MS Teams video conference and is being recorded. The recording will be posted to the internet for public viewing. I will now call roll. Scott Pruder present. Bonnie Simpson.
Present.
Rhonda Robb. Sean Rochette.
Present.
Jesse Lanou.
Present.
I do not see Dr. Eric Lamb listed on my agenda.
No longer on the board, Chair.
Thank you. Members, when you wish to speak, please state your last name for the record. Board members are asked not to use the chat feature during the meetings. The Health Licensing Office, HLO, asked that individuals attending through MS Teams keep their phones muted and cameras off during the entire meeting or until they were given an opportunity to comment during the public and interested parties' feedback period, if indicated on the agenda. Public comment is limited to matters listed on the meeting agenda or topics relevant to this board, to what this board has statutory authority to regulate. Public members wishing to speak, please sign in on the roster sheet available in the room or email Josh Page at josh.page@oha.oregon.gov and provide your first and last name. Everyone is asked to use appropriate language, manners, and protocols when conducting board business.
All right, good morning, everybody. Good morning, Chair, members of the board. This is Bob Bothwell, Director of the Health Licensing Office. And first item on the agenda after call to order is approval of the agenda. So if we can get one of the board members to make a motion to approve the agenda and another board member to second it, and then a roll call from the chair.
This is Simpson. I move to approve the agenda.
Rochette, I second.
I'll call roll. Scott Kruger, aye. Bonnie Simpson.
Aye.
Sean Rochette.
Aye.
Jesse Lanou.
Aye.
Excellent. Thank you, everybody. Next item on the agenda is policy. We have Ann Thompson on the line.
We do. Good morning, Chair and members of the board. If you remember last time we had a meeting, we were going over the rules that needed to be aligned with the mandates of Senate Bill 844, which changed the makeup of your board and some qualifications. While we were going over the rules, we found a statutory issue. Unfortunately, that statutory issue, despite two AAGs working on it, they have not quite found a way through for the rules. And we went right up to about 4 or 5 o'clock on Friday trying to figure it out. And they're concerned about some of the drafts that I put forth might exceed statutory authority, so they're running the channels. So unfortunately, we do not have rules to look at today. I was hoping we might, but we don't. So our main job today is we are going to have to pick a meeting. We're thinking mid-November to give those two AAGs time at the DOJ, Department of Justice, to run through those rules and make sure all the corners are checked and the T's are crossed and the I's are dotted. So, because this is a tough one. So, I would like to see if anyone has any availability, say the week of November 10th. I know our December 5th meeting is going to that we were going to have for permanent rules. I think that is going to have to be rescheduled, because what's going to happen is if we can approve proposed in November, I can file the proposed rules for December 1st. And then I am hoping that we can maybe get a board meeting together at the end of the year to approve permanent and maybe get them filed on time. If not, we may miss our statutory deadline. But what are you going to do, right? So what is everyone's availability the week of November 10th? the Friday, we have another board meeting, so the 14th is off the
It is a
table.
holiday week with
Yes, it is. No,
Veterans
with
Day,
Veterans
but
Day. Yeah,
Scott, you're on mute if you were trying to talk there.
yeah, the 13th and the 14th. 13th, we have a
Sorry
board
about
meeting,
that.
and the 14th, we have a board meeting. So it looks like the 10th or the 12th would be the options.
Some of
Um,
it,
I could
Bonnie?
do the 10th.
Okay.
yeah, I can do either the 10th or the 12th.
Yeah, I concur. This is Kruger. I can do the 10th and I have a staff meeting on the 12th. So it'll be, if we could, I could be available. I just need to shuffle my calendar if the 12th is the day, so.
Sounds like Bonnie and Sean are both available on the 10th. Jesse, are you available?
I'm available both on the 10th and the 12th.
Oh, you're a rock star. So do you think that's possible for you, Scott, to move
Yeah.
things around?
Yeah, the
Okay.
10th will work just fine. No problem at all.
Okay, fantastic. So, I know this is suboptimal. I appreciate your professionalism and your patience. I am hoping that we'll be able to get the rules posted and have the hearing on, believe it or not, the 29th of December. And I wanted to see, does anybody have the availability on Tuesday, the 30th, to review public comment and vote permanent? It should be a super short meeting if we can do it.
This is Kruger. I'm wide open that day.
December 30th. Again,
Rochette,
Rockstar.
same. I'm open.
Simpson, same.
This is Jesse. I'm open also.
Oh, you guys are just my heroes. All right. So that is the tentative plan, is that hopefully the Department of Justice will get us something workable that we will bring to you. What's nice is you did such a superb job at going over everything else, including the racial equity statement and the fiscal, that this should just be reviewing the trainee section and how we're going to word that. And so it should be quite short, I hope. And then December 30th, he would be reviewing any public comment that's received during the public comment period and anything said during the hearing. You're not required to follow what the requests are, but you have to consider it if we get anything. And then it would be a downhill run to get them filed for January 1st. Yay. So I think we're okay. Bob, do you have any concerns or anything you'd like to share?
I do not, to share would be, thank you very much for being able to work with us on this. It was, some unfortunate, oversight on that particular part of the rule with the graduate degree. So thank you for catching it, everybody, and thank you for working with us on, understanding that we have deadlines to meet to get the rules in place, on Jan 1, 2026.
Yeah, this is very suboptimal. This is not how we like to do things, but sometimes you got to do the hard stuff, right? And you guys have been absolute warriors with us, and I appreciate it. So if anyone has any questions, now would be the time. And if not, we can release you into the wild.
This is Rochette. I just wanted to ask
Sure.
and just confirm the dates and approximate times we should hold on our calendars for now.
9 a.m. on November 10th. I am hoping no more than 2 hours. Hopefully, we will be able, because we're just going to go over that one section and everyone gets a chance to ask questions, ask how this happened. And again, my initial solution to this is something the DOJ is working with, but they're running it up the chain to make sure we don't exceed our statutory authority. And 9 a.m. December 30th, and that will simply be to review any public comments that have been received between December 1st and the 29th, and then vote those rules permanent. So that would be just reviewing any feedback we get, vote them permanent, and you're done. So both of these should be fairly short meetings because you've done the majority of the work already. Does that help?
Yes, that helps. Thank you.
Yeah, this is Kruger. That's helpful, and I do appreciate Josh sending those over and getting them included on our calendar because it fills up rather quickly. So
It certainly does. And you guys are amazing. We really, again, we don't like to, and you know, I've worked with this board for a long time. We don't like to do things last minute. We don't like to do things that we know are putting additional pressures on people that are already giving up their time to help us and the people of Oregon. And when we get into a suboptimal situation, I'm always amazed by the heroics that boards do. So thank you so much.
should we call the meeting adjourned?
Unless anyone, Bonnie, do you have any questions?
No, I understand. Thank you.
No, thank you. No, I think this is quick and done, and we will go back to the grindstone and try to get you something for the November 10th meeting.
This is Kruger.
Sounds
That was
good.
pretty
Thank you.
broken.
Bonnie?
I was just saying, all right, thanks.
Yeah, I think,
Okay.
I think the chairs, this is Bob, I think the chair's having some bandwidth issues. He's frozen on my screen and he said we were broken up.
Uh-oh, and if we lose him, we lose quorum.
Okay. So Chair, if you can hear us, you can read us out of, you can adjourn us.
If we can't get him back, Bob, we have to drop the meeting at, we'll say 9:13, because I think that's when he froze. And that's when
Okay.
we lost quorum.
All right.
Ah,
Scott, you there? Okay. If anybody has.
oh, I'm here.
Oh, there you are. Yeah. All right. So, we're good, Scott. So if you
Okay,
want to
well,
turn us.
adjourn before the bandwidth leaves.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Well, the Environmental Health Board meeting is adjourned at 9:14 a.m.
Thank you all.
Alright.
See you
Thanks,
shortly.
everybody.